Okay, so this deck is same deck we played against Iridium the other day. It's sort of all about, it's sort of just Edia, except instead of the normal event suite, we're just running Renewed Hope and Guarding Spirit. So we're gonna perpetuate events that are like good instead of like just our normal combo. Like just be like, okay, our Renewed Hope, Guarding Spirits, both just good events. And then we also have 4 Citadel Archers and 4 Mind Witches. Mind Witches can copy Citadel Archers, which is just absolutely nuts. They can then get from anywhere from like 3 to like 8 attack. And we just burn through our deck as fast as possible, meanwhile burying some really beefy champions. And Jexik's deck is something similar. I don't think it's exactly the same, but something similar to this deck. I think he's running Mortars now, trying that out, but your Mind Witches come out of Airy Gates, copying Biters. They have Plague because they started adjacent to Concaso. They hit you for a bunch of dice after the move phase. Law of Liberty. Your Biters can move again in the attack phase, do extra damage. So it's sort of just breakers, but you have this like neat little Biter combo too. All right, let's get started. Both Renewed Hope starting hand. That's not what we're looking for, but we'll make do. Um, yeah, this is not a matchup that we want to go first, I think. Yeah, this is a little tough. That mind knight might just stay put. Cause boy do I not know where it would go. Maybe let's just drop another advisor. Might discard a Renewed Hope. I think because we have so many archers, I think I can afford to discard this archer. Oh, Guarding Spirits might actually be playable here. Just to, you know. Like, it doesn't feel great because, like, they can just sort of chill. And, I mean, they are breakers, so they can just sort of chill. But, hey, like, making my units not be killed right now, always a good thing. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, let's play Guarding Spirits. Renewed Hope. I mean, I do feel like if I held on to Renewed Hope, I would be able to play it next turn and then the turn after. So we're actually going to be a little bit greedy. We're going to hold both Renewed Hopes and hope that we're able to get some value out of both of them. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. And I think this deck does function without the Citadel Archers. So, like, I really want to drop down to 3 Citadel Archers because I feel like I don't need... I'm not going to play all 4, but I just, like, I really want to draw them. But I should just try dropping down to 3, and that is how I originally run the deck, and it was running fine. But, like, maybe some bad draws, but, like, the deck functions without them. Like, it's still got some powerful stuff, so you don't need this one thing. Like, I don't know, if you think about, like, you know, Obsidian Doors are maybe a bad example, but, like, Obsidian Doors, like, you don't need Ember Guards. I mean, like, they really help. What's a better example? Like, Aberration, like, Border Archers, okay, they're really good, but, like, the deck's got more than Border Archers. All right, how do we deal with this? I was gonna do like Citadel Advisor or something, but I could just like Citadel Advisor to push Eddie. Probably still what I'm gonna do. But I think this is probably a Renewed Hope turn. The Mind Witch could shove this other thing that's unnecessary. Okay. Let's just drop all of our advisors, Lamau. Play Renewed Hope. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know if Edia needs to move up as far as humanly possible. That might be excessive. Like, well, it might not be. I don't know, like pushing into their territory could be really good. Okay, wait, let's do that move after this move, just, you know, because why not? I'm really hoping that we... Okay, we're not drawing... So, like, pushing up into that corner is a little bit death. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if that's necessary in the slightest. I mean, so if I push up into this corner, I could then spawn a unit here, 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 but like, I'm gonna have 3 magic. Like, alright, we're not gonna be able to spawn all those units. We're gonna be super susceptible to like biter plays, and whatnot. So, yeah, maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe let's just put Edia here. It's good enough. And we can drop another Mind Witch in case she misses. All right. I mean, glad we did that, I guess. Drop that Mind Witch. Our Katu plan is working out. This is what we want. Okay, we suck. Or like we've put in Katu where we would want him. If I'm committed to not summoning a unit there, should I just move Edia there? Eh. I don't really know if I care enough. Yeah, maybe I just don't. Do I hold Renewed Hope? Because, like, it is good. I mean, I have enough magic on the field, so I don't know. Maybe let's just hold it. And we're gonna have a Seek, like, Be nice to have more magic, it really would. And, like, what's for 2 magic? Our Citadel Archers. It would really be nice to have 2 magic, but it would also be really nice to have Renewed Hope. I don't know, I'm just gonna end phase. Yeah, and let's plop a Deceiver next to Edia. So now this is the only path in. Cool. Cool. Oh, there's riders in this deck now. Didn't even know that. I'll take it. Mind Witch copied Burn Hot. That's really funny. Burning pretty hot over there. Oh yeah. That's pretty good, honestly. I mean, you're spending like 2 cards to get 3 damage. You take it. I mean, not like perfect value, but you take it. It's only fair if you miss. Yeah, get fucked. It's only fair. You know it's only fair. But we totally could have discarded Renewed Hope because we can just perpetuate Renewed Hope. But it's fine. It's better to save the boosts. Oh my god. They both get Mortar. That's actually bonkers. Like what? That's insane. That's busted. It's busto. It's ridiculous. It's unstoppable. Isn't that insane? And this one gets Mortar? Holy fuck. Jexik, why is this deck so good? You just did 3 Mortars. I mean, like, your deck is gone. But, like, huh. Interesting. Yeah, that was a freaking play. Yep. You might ask why we played Renewed Hope, but, you know, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we will. Do I want to kill that Mind Witch? No, I'm probably focus firing this Rider. Why am I focus firing the Rider, though? Like, if I'm not even really going to be able to kill it. It has the Mortar, so it's worth focus firing. I mean, if I focus fire the other stuff, I might... I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna send this one here because I kind of like that advisor being able to maybe go there in a future turn. We're just getting all of our events in the package that we do not want to get them. Okie doke. I don't even know if we'd actually move Eddie back, because then we're just gonna be susceptible to biters and stuff. Oh no, but then we can renewed hope. Okay, cool. Renewed hope with all of our powerful units. We're gonna have our learns. I feel like this is a spot where, like, if Massimo's here, they tell me to discard a learn. And I would tell him to fuck off. Oh my goodness. I can't do shit. Go away. Please die. Our dice output this turn was nothing special. I'll be real. I don't want to warn. I want to discard things. Oh, this is pretty unfortunate. Especially to, like, there's no way to not give good targets. Okay, what if we just get rid of the learn? We really want to play the learn, but we got to be able to discard to one. We got to be able to discard something. How many archers? We still have more archers, so I can discard that. All right, let's just warn the learn. Get back a spot. This is slightly more defended against, like, rider nonsense, which is why I'm doing it. It doesn't feel great though. We're still going into next turn with, like, no magic, even though this was our seek turn. I wonder. It sucks that I'm not that I can't defend that deceiver. This is good enough. Fine. Yep. Oh, you know, I could have just discarded and tried to get something in the draw phase. That's probably what I should have done. Sometimes forget about that. Yeah, I could have just, like, warned the advisor, double discarded up to 2, and then dropped something and still have a magic for next turn. Poof, this is brutal. They're all gonna get to be able to copy the Rust Rider again, because we didn't freaking kill it. We could have at least made it so this one didn't start its turn within 3. What's Albus doing in this deck? Jexik keep talking about, like, putting Albus in. It's like, yeah, I know Albus feels really good in Valeria, but, like, what's, I mean, I guess he stops the deceiver. Okay, no, I'm dumb. I'm bad and dumb. Fuck off. Okay, well, your deck is gone. I mean, so is mine, but, like, mine is tactfully gone, you know? I don't really know if mine is tactfully gone. I kind of feel like I'm being fucking played right now. Alright, no Law of Liberty, that's good. Yeah, I don't feel like somehow we just, like, don't have the magic backlog that we want to have, and I think it had to do with our event management. Like, we just needed to discard a renewed hope or something. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm finally gonna stop burn hotting. Stop it. Oh my god, it's the, you're gonna do your own. Ah! And Eddie doesn't even get a boost. She's not even being attacked right now. Wait, why not mortar your own guy here? Why not just, like, attack the Mind Knight and then mortar the Rider? I guess just leave it alive or something. Just cause. This is deadly. Discard. Oh yeah, or like attack the advisor. Okay, because I have guarding spirits up. What do we want to perpetuate? Okay, Seek gets discarded. Do we want to perpetuate Renewed Hope or something? I think we need to. Question then is, do we want to perpetuate Guarding? And I think we would also like to, even if it might not be Mega Stonks, it would still be kind of Stonks. It'd be nice if we could keep Edia where we are, but I kind of want to move Edia to the side. What's left in this deck? A bunch of crap. Okay. Well, the advisor can move Edia to the side. We're just gonna hit some stuff, basically. Don't even worry about it. Do I even want to bother? Yeah, it's worth bothering to go here. Let's see, and it's... I'm not gonna actually be able to summon a unit there with how the Warn is gonna work. Kind of want to summon a unit there. I mean, it's fine. It's a little bit susceptible to like getting destroyed, but it's fine. All right, we still have all the good events active right now. We're gonna get it a little bit more too. All right, attack the biter. Hopefully we're like alive. That is the hope right now. I would like to live as opposed to not live. Alright, we're going big on no! Because I could have summoned the Deceiver right now. Can I still? Oh my god, it still lets me? That's such a bug. It should not let me do this right now. It shouldn't let me use an effect while I'm resolving another effect. I'm totally gonna use it. Like, you cannot stop me. There's nothing you could possibly say to stop me from cheating my ass off right now. Can I still use this to warn? What the fuck? This is such a bug. What? Okay. Let's drop that. Push Edia there. Then let's just attack and kill this. So super susceptible to mortar again. And I think he is running 2 mortars right now. We'll have to see. I mean, I guess we will see. Somehow we just always discarded our archers because we never... I think that's our cue to get rid of one of the archers in this deck. Let's see. So what will we be drawing? We can draw Mind Witch at some point. I think I want to put an advisor here. I don't really want to put a sage there because I would it's magic time. I need magic. So I'm just gonna put a Mind Witch there, even though it could be punished a little bit because I want as much magic as possible so we can get Katu very soon. Yep, and we still have Guarding Spirits. So this feels good. We're gonna have Guarding Spirits for another turn as well. Good stuff. Yeah, I probably knew that Mind Witch was coming, so I probably could have discarded the other one. I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference though. Last card is Melinar. Yeah, I knew that these three were buried. I knew those two. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Mind Witch good anyway. Yeah, we literally just single-handedly discarded every single one of our Citadel archers that game. That's what we call a skill issue. Are we even running any scholars in this one, in this version? We're not. Not a single scholar. I feel like scholars are good. Like maybe you'll take out a Citadel Archer for a scholar just to help that plan along. But we still have a Sage in this version too. How did we make room for that? Do we only have 3 advisors? And we have 4 advisors? Are we only running... Are we only running 3 Mind Knights? No, and we have 4 Mind Knights. Oh no, I think it's only 3 advisors, because one of those was from the initial pile, yeah. Mind camping a 1 health unit, like pop off. I mean, okay, that's kind of good. I don't really have a way to ping that. But I do have ranged attacks, so I guess this is in my favor right now. Alright, we're gonna persist this as long as possible. And just freaking chill. How many did they discard there? They summoned and they discarded 1. So we might be up against another mortar at some point. Hopefully we're not. We'll just have to wait and see though. They put a biter back there. That's a little bit worrisome. Should be fine. I kind of want to just attack Takulu because I can. If I spend a magic, then we're gonna go down to 3, go up to 4. From killing that Mind Witch, I'm gonna go up to 5 for this. Could discard Gildoon to go to 6. Yeah, so if I spend the magic, we probably can't do it. I think I, like, gotta do this, though. Like, this is good, especially since we have another Guarding Spirits turn. Oh, interesting. Do I want to push this somehow? I could push the Knight out of the way and kill it. It's fine. Yeah, and we can play Learn to have yet another turn of Guarding Spirits. So we can go here, we can go, and then just here and here to like sort of play around the biter openings. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Don't think we're getting super screwed. As opposed to regular screwed. Alright, hopefully this hits. Magic's pretty big here. But yeah, just having like... We did accomplish the plan of just like, let's just have Guarding Spirits forever. And that plan is nice. That is a sweet plan. Big fan of that plan. Yep, damage to Kulu. Gonna have to do it eventually. Might as well start now. Alright, and what's going on here? Yeah, I think playing this is good. I feel like I'm gonna have magic for these other boys, but I gotta start with I gotta be able to play Katu next turn. So do I want to do Maluna or Gildoon next? I mean, on board there's 3 magic worth of units, so it should be pretty achievable to get to 6, but by the time that happens, probably all my commons are gonna be dead. They still have a fair few cards though. Yeah, so we're just picking. I mean, it'd be real nice if we had 6. We wouldn't need to make this choice. Gildoon is really good too. I mean, we could play Gildoon like next turn and try to like just go for that plan instead of the Katu plan. I mean, what if we played Gildoon instead of Katu? No, that goes against my principles. Against this deck in particular, though, that could definitely be good. All right, well, let's discard. God, it feels so bad. I mean, what if we discard Malinar, though? Like, why not just discard Malinar? We should have Gildoon Magic. Like, we should. They've got a lot of units on board. It's going to be kind of tough to get there, though. Well, we'll see if we're punished or not. That we shall. That we shall. Interesting. Gonna put like a thruster on that biter or something to kill me? Just gotta push it? No, that doesn't quite work. Annul the Deceiver makes sense. I guess that does make that Wind Mage kind of counter that Deceiver pretty well. Yeah, like a Mortar on that biter would be really good right now. Yeah, get punished. Get punished. No, just going for the kills. I mean, that's good too. Yeah, but like there's so much just like magic floating around with this, with our opponent's deck, that I feel like we would have been able to play all three champions, but like we just needed the tempo. I couldn't justify not being able to play a 6 next turn. Is there any world where we persist? Where we play Gildoon? Is there any world? I mean, we would maybe let this advisor attack twice to kill that Wind Mage if we fail. Like, I feel like, because Katu's good, but Gildoon's good for, like, while we still have commons on board, you know? So, I mean, we could just do Gildoon here, Deceiver here, Advisor here, Advisor here, and whichever Advisor misses its attack has Gildoon to follow it up. Maybe we don't put the advisor. No, this advisor will actually just stay put because we don't want to like expose ourselves to biter. How many bug biters they summoned? I know they built. I think I don't know. But they got more bug biters. Is the big TLDR. We have good enough attacks without Gildoon. Katu's really good. I don't know. I feel like we're doing it. This Mind Witch could be a bug biter. Awesome. Do I want to send this Mind Witch down to die? Just shoot to cooler? I don't think so. I think I want it to be defended as best as possible. We will just hide. Bug biter could like kill the Deceiver and then another bug biter come in. It's fine. It is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's start with these two attacks. See if we need more. Wow, we didn't need more. That's crazy. Advisor. Gildoon's pointless. I wish he was Katu. Nothing to attack. But hey, I mean, we're gonna have uses for him. And Katu, I mean, it's only 3 magic away. Malinar would only be 2. I think we're gonna have all 3 though. I think we're gonna be able to get to the Katu, and I think we'll end this game probably. If this game goes to the late game, we'll probably get up to another 5 magic, and so we'll probably just in time to have remorse for having discarded Malinar. Deceivers. Maybe Gildoon could be helpful to take that out. They're retreating. They're playing breakers or something. It's crazy. Yeah, we might just kill our own Deceiver to have Gildoon just come in and wipe that boy. Miss, 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 miss. God damn it. I don't really know whether I want that to hit or miss. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so our Edia game plan is done. We had our, like, Guarding Spirits turns. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this. It's a pretty good mortar target, huh? It'd be a better bug biter target. Along those lines, why don't we move here? Now that you mention it. Gildoon really ain't doing a whole lot, but that's fine. I mean, I could just have Edia poke her head out. I don't really need to expose this Mind Witch. I could just do this. I mean, what's the most I'm getting punished with? A Rust Rider? Yeah, I feel like the worst that's happening to me is a Rust Rider. And I'm not too mad about that. And then I get to maybe keep this Mind Witch alive another turn. Alright, well, we might die, but if we don't die, we're chilling. Okay, and we do have the card to actually warn. That is critical. We don't want to die here. Nice. Make sure to attack with the advisor first in case Gildoon has to be a Chad. Come on, my boy. Let's see it. Nice. Gildoon is yet to use his ability. Skill issue. We need one more magic for Katu. Let's see it. Come on. I need it. I need Katu. Well, I mean, we got Gildoon out in time to, like, use my comments, but somehow there were never the extra attacks to, like, actually make it good. Skill issue. Yep, Rust Rider to punish. If we were not dead, I don't think we'd be dead. I'd be pretty impressed if we were dead. Rust Rider and Double Mortar could actually kill us. If they have a Mind Witch right there, and a Mortar, we are dead. I'm gonna be fucking mad. I'm gonna be fucking mad. Like, I won't even lie, I'm gonna be mad. I don't see any other way that they're running this. I need to look at their deck in the Discord. I know they posted it. Yeah, they run double mortars. Oh, no, they're just killing Gildoon. Okay, good. But the other mortar might be gone. Alright, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I enjoy the part where we are not dead this turn. We're not doing great this turn, especially if Gildoon goes down. If Gildoon doesn't go down, though, boy, are we, like, in chillin' zone, because then we got quite some units we can just destroy. Come on, miss. Yes! Yes! That is so big. Oh my goodness, because otherwise, like, we were not going to be able to kill those units. Oh, we were saved. We were saved. Holy. I need to thank some sort of deity for this. Oof. What a save. I guess this advisor moves back a square. Alright, Gildoon attacks. Alright, so I think the Mind Witch attacks the Rider. We'll do both attacks before the Gildoon attack, I guess. Yep, I think we're doing alright here. And look, all of a sudden, they just spent all this magic to try to kill Gildoon. They failed. They suck. Yeah, both attacks are for Gildoon is definitely the optimal way to swing it. Do I want to warn Edia out of here? I don't think I need to. I mean, it does play around stuff, but what stuff does it play around? Somehow, like, like some sort of like I mean, they do have Law of Liberty. I don't even think I'm more protected to be at the side though, so this is fine. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't died to some sort of Law of Liberty nonsense. Okay, this is pretty unfortunate. Well, we're still gonna go for the thing that can hopefully make us not lose. I wonder if we want to scooch to the side, actually, just for that. Like, I mean, we can choose to scooch to the side if this next one misses. Well, we're probably going to prioritize killing the rider over the witch. I don't know about that, actually. And this Law of Liberty could get to me something over there. I don't know. I think Eddie is safe enough over here. All right, let's hit it. Let's kill it. Boom. And last off. Boom. Awesome. And we're exactly where we want to be magic-wise. Got Katu. Plan is ready. I mean, because the thing is, Gildoon and Katu are both, like, preferable as the first champ. Because Katu by now would have, like, 7 attack. But Gildoon was able to actually use the Mind Witches. So they feel like a little bit of a non-bow. It's possible I want to consider, like, Titus as just, like, a good post-Katu champ. Right now, that's, right now we're doing, just... What's his face? Malinar is that, and that works. But, I wonder if we need to expose Edia here. We could die. I don't think we do. I mean, Edia would give us a better attack. So there is some reason to. Well, yeah, I don't really think we need to. I don't know. I mean, it would be nice to actually roll 3 dice on this, but then we are a bit more exposed. What's their other champ? Silts? I need to pull up their deck again. What champs are they running? I shouldn't have closed out of that page. Let's see. All right, so their deck in its full is this. They got Silts, Conqueso, blah 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 blah, biters. I don't think there's like any 2 cards that are really gonna kill Edia. She's exposed right there. Right? That's quite a risk that I better have some reason to take. I just don't think there's really much of anything. I mean, like, queso biter, but like, where and why? Yeah, I just don't think it's that much of a risk. You know, we could, if we drop Katu here, we could get 2 attacks on that wind mage. Maybe not there, because I don't want to give Takulu value, but maybe instead we go here. And with them, it's just a few cards. I feel like we can do this. I feel like we can. Katu's pretty far up. I would sort of prefer him being anywhere else. Oh my goodness, why am I doing this? Like, if Katu dies, I'm dead. But killing that Wind Mage is really nice. Feels pretty greedy, though, because now we're letting Albus attack something without moving up. We're just, like, I win the game by, like, delaying right now. But with that Wind Mage, they're going to be able to, like, attack Katu anyway. So I think I just want to, because, like, even if I put that Katu here, they're going to be able to push Katu to the side to get Albus value. Alright, that sucks. Hopefully we can kill at least one of these. Good, good. And good, good. And good. Yeah, I mean, Albus, Kakatu's got his 10 health, so hopefully it'll serve him something. We will have to see. Yep, occupy my gates, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Get it. You do what has to be done. Gonna push Katu up. Yeah, that's sort of what I was afraid of. I mean, that's 3 really good attacks on Katu. And by really good, I mean solidly mid, but like, you know what I mean? And like, as opposed to just exposing Katu on one side every turn. Alright, well this somehow worked out for me really well. What if I move up with Edia? I mean, Edia's got 5 health. Might as well use it to the best of my ability. Just make sure she can't be attacked on multiple sides. I don't know. I'm thinking of killing that Deceiver instead of the Wind Mage. You think that's silly? It's probably fine. Let's do it. Well, let's do this attack first. If this goes for 1, maybe we'll just kill the Wind Mage. Maybe we just kill the Wind Mage? Because that's like 1 less unit up here that can really be attacking us for big. But it's pretty easy. All they have to do is get 4 dice on Edia, and now Edia's like kind of dead. I don't know, this Wind Mage isn't really... Well, this Wind Mage could attack Edia and push Katu out of the way so that more dice could be on Edia. Alright, I'm just gonna kill the Wind Mage. Exposing Edia here is a pretty big risk, but them being at so few cards makes me think that hopefully it's manageable. Oh wait, I have another attack. Lamau. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, them missing big on Katu is huge. Alright, maybe we're not looking at another unit. Just going for the big man. That'll be 7 on him. Alright. Alright, there you go. That'll make up for last turn. And that's looking pretty dire for me. I wonder if I move Edia up to just attack Takulu. I wonder if I just like go at Takulu here. I definitely am I losing this game enough that that's what I have to do? Do I go at the Deceiver and then Takulu? I think we're kind of in a bad spot. I mean, if Edia can 3 for 3 to the Deceiver and then Albus go at something that's pretty great, but just Edia staring down Takulu. I mean, if I move Edia here, Albus and Takulu can then both attack me in response. But maybe that just has to be done, and we just have to believe Katu can, like, kill the Deceiver. I mean, it would be Katu and the Advisor on the Deceiver. And heck, if they go full at Edia, I think that's the play. If they go full at Edia, like, then we have, like, an alive Katu to, like, respond. So, heck. Gotta do it. Gotta believe. Alright, I mean, Katu can do that. Katu can kill that. Edia, why? Alright, don't get deceived. Don't get deceived. Don't get... You got deceived! Gave you 1 job! Alright, I think we lose. With that Deceiver moving in to trap Edia, I think it's over. No. Oh, that's a good game, though. That's a good game. I am a fan. Oh my god, they get Katu. I hate Takulu. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I played a perfect game, so I'm willing to accept losing the late game here. And the Takulu deck is, it's not like it's, I mean, they did do a lot of burn hot, so it is sort of an insult to lose the late game at this point, but you know, sometimes you gotta stomach an insult, I guess. Pretty hard to kill this. Yep. And might as well have the grace to let them kill me themselves. You never know with ranged darts, I guess. Like, if they got nothing but misses for 3 turns straight, maybe. There we go. That's what the last card is. Yeah, I mean, the Fester upgrade, I like it. It's kind of fun. It's just like a one-of that's sometimes good. I think that's sort of just a fun little thing for the deck to have. Look at every boost idea it has. We're big chillin'. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. We'll see if Jexik pops on. I can maybe do one more quick one. I should probably be done. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I feel like I want to keep playing this deck. I really feel like I want to get better at this deck. It feels very me too, like the whole Citadel Archer and whatnot. GG for sure. Let's see. Let me. I kind of want to change this deck. Like, do I? And Jexik might be hopping into a call. We will see. Yes, we're only running 2 deceivers. That's the first thing that I'm like, I feel like I need more deceivers. And I want to cut an archer for a scholar. That's the other thing. And maybe I don't even need 4 advisors since I'm running the sage. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Yeah, having these close games, it's nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that Idiot deck. Like I really just want to keep playing it, keep refining it. It's my sort of deck.
Is this what it is right now? What you've got on screen?
Yeah. So what I just played against you was actually this. And I didn't play. I discarded every single one of my Citadel archers that game. So like my magic wasn't flowing. I don't know. I feel like you're right that I can probably afford to get down to 3 archers. So I was thinking of like, putting a scholar in there. I only had 2 deceivers. Could probably do 3. Maybe I don't even need. Maybe I could even do like 2 scholars or something. I don't know.
So what'd you think of Albus?
You kind of ate him up. Like
no, I mean my Albus.
Oh, you're Albus. Oh, Albus isn't the same as Kachu. Oh, yeah. Well, when you played him, I was like, oh my god, why is he playing this card? This seems bad. But then you like, you annulled some deceivers, and I was like, oh yeah, that does do something.
Yeah, so, for other decks like Citadel Knight, stuff like that, and it stops guarding spirits too, because that's an ability.
No way. No, that's fake news.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it did it. It once attacked your deceiver and killed or did like 2 damage to it instead of 0, instead of 1 because of guarding spirit.
That's such bullcrap.
So I mean, Arnold is good. Especially things like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
But the funny thing is, like right away when I was burning hot and mortaring, I discarded both silts and queso, so there was no way I was playing them.
That's really funny. Oh, I see, and that's why you ended up with that. Yeah, I guess I'd want to go through like every single deck and be like if you're only using Albus like offensively to take out enemy commons, like does every deck have a good target for that? Like probably like Ret Talus doesn't, but I guess like you'd have to look at the deck build decks. But like if you go through every deck and like like even like 70% of decks will have a good use for Albus. Like you probably like maybe you're right.
I mean,
Maybe
maybe it's not that high, but I mean, it's because it only works on your turn, right? It only negates for your turn, so it's
yeah,
really just like vanguards. Well, I mean, like swamp orcs, obviously, or anyone that's going to be using drudgers, you know, and a
yeah,
lot of the high elves.
yeah. I feel like you
But
can
yeah, I don't know what fungal dwarves would have. Maybe you could
lot
probably annul their carriers so that when
carriers.
they
Yeah,
don't make a beast.
lionesses if you're running against my build.
Yeah,
I could definitely see it as like the hot meta pick. Yeah, I need to think about it more. I don't know.
but I mean, just for 3 costs, like my issue with the deck before is like trying to summon a 6 cost guy when your deck is wants to summon almost every common you have seemed hard. You know,
That's fair. Yeah, what was he before? Like Gildan or something?
Eldoon or Wrath, is what the other one you were trying. So I'm running like Albus, Silts, and Concaso, obviously. Although I haven't. Well, in the last couple games I've played with the deck, I've discarded Concaso to Mortar, so I don't know.
That's funny. The mortar, like I was thinking you were gonna like just burn out so fast with all those mortars and burn hots, but like
And then
you
I
sh
slowed down,
you
because
yeah.
I think because you're summoning so many commons, you're not discarding them for magic, so you just kind of start slowing down naturally.
Yeah,
That
and
makes
yeah. And
But
the
the
sorry.
last two cards were Liberty and a Gate. I was like, you know what? I'll just mortar those away. It's fine.
That's funny. That's funny.
Or burn whatever I did that turn. I think I burned them because I don't think I had another mortar. But yeah,
Yeah. That one turn you had with like a triple mortar with the mind witches, like holy crap. I was floored by that.
seems good.
It does, it
Well,
does.
and a thruster at the end. You could copy thruster too. Like if you thruster mortar a Rust Rider and just,
Yeah.
I mean, just to get a lot of extra reach. Like with burn. I don't know. It seems fun. I've had success with it so far. I played against Doug in open queue as well. I think I showed you that game, but like
Yeah.
against Fungal, I just jumped on him right away, and he had like one magic. And I mean, I mainly won because he went 3 out of 6 melee against my Rust Rider, and then I got to use it again with Liberty and hit his summoner for 4 more dice.
Skill issue.
But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seems good. I wonder if like the play is gonna eventually be like you have a biter with a mortar that's sitting in the back.
and
And
just copy it with a Mind Witch.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe. But the only thing with copying Biter is that it lowers your health on the Mind Witch. Although, like, there's not that much difference between 1 and 2 health. There's a big difference between 1 and 0. You're trying
Uh
to move.
yes, I get that. But like if you're just committed to because like that's maybe the problem is like you or I feel like this deck eventually you need to find a way to keep those units with mortar alive because I mean like I missed big on like or like I don't know somehow I failed at killing your Rust Rider but like that was sort of a me problem like I didn't have that many dice on it well I feel like most decks are going to be able to like kill the Rust Rider the turn that you send him out and
Yeah.
whatnot.
I don't think I usually expect it to survive, but just you get in there, you do 2 mortars to a bunch of stuff, get a
Yeah.
couple of whacks in. Although I am intrigued by the idea, like I said, of playing Sky Assault. I mentioned that in the deck building forum because I was thinking like Sky Assault with more Mind Witches copying Bug Biters. They get flight, and then they can Sky Assault.
Huh.
I mean, it seems like kind of a one trick, but I mean, maybe just
Wait.
as a one of.
Mind Witch. Oh, yeah, and then they can. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you run into the problem like you want too many events because, like, I mean, I guess you've been saying you haven't been getting too much use out of that airy gate, and I guess it's more of like a queso trick, but it's also
Yeah,
like, but it also feels like a really great like range boost for your biters if like that's still part of your main plan.
yeah. I don't know. What I found is lately I've been playing against other decks like maybe I've been playing against you and Iridium, both playing like these Eternal Council jam you up decks, and then it's like I don't know what I would do with an airy gate, you
Hmm.
know.
Yeah,
But um,
yeah, it's
I don't
definitely.
know.
I'm definitely glad like you're trying other shit because that's what we got to do to like try to hone this deck some more.
Yeah, I do think the mortar is worth it. Maybe not the 2 of I have right now, maybe just as a 1 of. But then you get into the question of, like, should you run Uncle Sparks to try to get them back? Like,
That would be interesting. No, like if you're actually starting to run mortar, like I could
instead of
totally
sil
see. Sorry.
like, maybe instead of silts, like, if I keep Conqueso, silts, or, like, Conqueso, Albus, and Uncle Sparks. I don't know, I'm just throwing
No,
out ideas.
no, that's totally a deck, honestly. Yeah, and it feels like there's so many. It's funny how there's like all these like one ofs that you want, like the one of thruster, just if you get it early game for your gate and like stuff like that. It's kind of fun that there's all these like one ofs that you might like. Conqueso, you might be playing a Conqueso game, you might not, you don't know. It's just totally based on the draw, but you have all these like fun one ofs. It seems like it's shaping up to be a real fun deck.
And in a way, Mind Witch is kind of like a bunch of fun one ofs, depending what your opponent is playing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's the thing I'm wondering, because like Deceiver is explicitly not a good Mind Witch copy, so I wonder if I should try other things. You know, like I mean, Deceivers are so good though; it's hard to not play them. But it's like, should I copy War instead, or like should I get what's the other one, like Steward? Maybe I don't know. Like uh,
Yeah, you could
I don't,
definitely. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's it. I don't know. Like, and obviously, there's some things that aren't good to copy. Like divers are not going to be good to copy. Like if you just think about like how do I abuse Mind Witch? I definitely think upgrades are part of that possibility. But the deck that I have right now, it's worked okay. So I've won a couple games with it. So I'm
Yeah,
probably just gonna keep it as is for a little bit.
I
But
wonder.
loyalty is funny too because it makes biters deal more damage.
Is
When they
there
attack.
is there ever a world where like you do what I have on screen right now? You just have 6 different events.
I think so. I mean, I don't even run Irrigate though. Like, what else would you run? And like loyalty.
Do
Yeah,
you feel like Double Liberty is still the play?
I don't know. I don't think I used. Maybe I used one this last game. I'm not sure. It's
But
like yeah,
yeah,
it's for the queso like dream, I guess.
yeah,
It's like so maybe it gets to stay just because that. But like the hypnotic call was pretty cool. I thought it really allows you just because the fact that hypnotic call has no range or no limit to its range really allows you to disrupt people's formations when
yeah,
especially on offense.
yeah,
Or if
for
they're like
sure.
pressuring your gate, you can like the ability to pull something off of your gate and put something there is insane. Like
Yeah,
first time I saw that play in base breakers, I was just like, whoa.
yeah.
I thought I had a really good Tundra Orc push and now I'm dead, like or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like Law of Liberty can like just be like I need to play with it more. Like I could see it being like just like good for Takulu in general, like just like being able to use like Wind Mage's attacks in the move phase, being able to move in the attack phase. I could just like see that being good for Takulu in general. So I could see that being like just a 6 of, or that being a
Yeah.
2 of.
If you go back and put like one war in or something and just have them in the back and like, just blast stuff with mind witches or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a build of Takulu that I definitely want to hone at some point. That is just like wind archers with arbiters of war and like 2 thrusters to like be able to just like thrust your main gate to like use it as cover for your wind archers that are shooting for 5 every turn.
Yeah,
Like,
Zora was running a build kind of like that, maybe without the thrusters, but also like trying to run stewards because like stewards really love war too.
yeah,
Yeah. Like if you do like steward war loyalty, you're just slinging like what 4 dice
yeah.
that are worthy. Like I don't
That
know.
that sounds
That's a
stu-
very different kind of deck than this, but
steward war loyalty. Yeah, you can. I mean, it feels like you're playing like Skyscraper Avians at that point.
but yeah, I do. I just think it's funny that my title for this deck too was hot broken cheese.
I'm writing it down right now. Nerf Conqueso. We need to ban Conqueso from Takulu ASAP.
But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you put sparks in. As we were talking about that, yeah. This is
Yeah,
just an alternate version of it, yeah.
yeah. This is more of your like build. I mean, I think I probably want like I don't think I actually want the loyalty, but I just find it funny to maybe I'll just try running this, see how it goes.
It could be good with the biters and mind witches if you're diving at people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the more I'd play it, I'd end up finding that like one of these events ended up just being more useful in general, and I just do two of that and get rid of. Yeah.
I mean, it could be mortar, like I had, but
It
because
could be.
like I don't think I'll usually play two mortars, but I think having two just means you have a higher likelihood of drawing it in your first half somewhere.
It's probably mortar. Yeah. And maybe you get rid of the airy gate eventually and give up on the Conquesto Dream or something. So it feels really good for like the biters. I don't know. And like especially airy gate also combos with Liberty. I feel like I want two Liberties in here. I don't know. And just need to
Yeah,
play with
right.
them all.
Two liberties and no airy gates, but I'll keep messing around with
It's
it.
good to have this problem where there's too many potential cards that like combo with each other. So like you gotta.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying in the thread too, or the deck building thread, because I was just saying like now that we've got three waves out, I think a lot of decks have a lot of good options. We just have to explore them a bit more.
Yeah, like it's nice to, and it's nice that there's iterations, like especially like with your Brub deck. I don't feel like any two people are gonna run it the same way unless they're literally just like copying your list, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But just
Yeah.
like different
Right.
personalities. Like I would definitely be playing less Drudgers and more Frost Shamans or stuff like that. Like
Yeah, well, Turtle Freak was playing Smashers still and two Primal Furies, and he gave Aaron his one loss in the second round.
interesting, interesting.
They showed that on stream, right? I think after the game, they were like, okay, well, how did Aaron lose a game when he can brutal force people into oblivion when they have Sanctity up, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but yeah, I think there's a lot of ways you can run the Grognak thing. The only important thing is Oathsworn and probably willpower, I'd say, to maximize Brub if that's what you're trying to do, even. But
Yeah. I feel
I don't think
like
it's a tech without Brub. Like even if they ban Brub tomorrow, I think there's just the Oathsworn being able to roll as re-roll stuff so much is still a deck. You know,
yeah. I mean, it
like
seems like hope.
running right now is Willpower, Axe, and Brutal Force. 4 fighters, 4 Oathsworn, and then from there, I think your common mix-up is a little more at
Yeah.
your.
Yeah, no, I actually definitely see it. Like, I definitely, especially with me playing more passive with Grognak, I definitely, like, I don't think I would ever run a Fury. I definitely would run two forces. I mean, I need to see how it plays, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what I would like. Would I just do some
it's
like,
funny to play regenerate too, but that wouldn't be very good because you don't have boosts spread around.
yeah,
Thinking like max range version. You can even run frost mages.
that'd be pretty busted.
But it'd be funny if Frost made it with Targan might not be that bad. Hey, sorry, I've got cats all over. You don't see that because we don't have video, but I got cats on my keyboard.
Oh, that's sweet. Um, yeah, I wonder. So, like, if I'm just doing like Brub, Shonk, and Targan, and then like I kind of just have like all these crazy ranged units, so I can just like sort of play a ranged game for a little while.
But
Like,
like, look at your deck now. You only have 4 melee guys. You might not even want axe at that point, you know,
yeah,
because
and
then
then
you're or just to go down to 1 axe, you know.
but like I mean,
Um,
but maybe I want to take out one shaman, one slinger, and go up to four
yeah,
fighter because the fighters are good. Sorry.
I think I have 3 slingers right now. I think I go 3 slinger, 3 drudge, and 2 bears. But yeah, bear's kind of my pet pick because I think it could be useful against both cave goblins and fungal dwarves. It solved that weird problem that I was having of like these are the decks I'm most worried about. What can beat them both?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, it's interesting to like see you as someone who's played a lot of deck building and be like, well, I know the decks I'm playing against, so I think Albus is the pick. Well, like, well, I'm looking at it, be like, Albus doesn't combo with anything in the deck, but you know the meta, and so you're like, I think this could still be good. That's real
I mean,
interesting.
yeah, I also think Albus is just good for 3 magic. I mean, you get a 3/5, which is just on curve, I guess, for a 3/5 for 3 magic.
Yeah,
You know, worst
yeah,
case scenario is that, but like, and then you just don't have to play them. But the reason I wanted a low cost champion is because I just found I never had 6 magic really when I was playing the cheese deck. You know,
yeah.
but I don't know.
If I took out the axe and ran, like, what would I take out for the axe?
What would you? I mean, if you're looking at that stuff, I mean, well, like unrelenting is kind of a meta call if you think you're going to face Fallen Kingdom um, or fungal dwarves,
What if I just
and you know,
okay?
just just go all slinger, all shaman,
Call me a monster. I'm just doing like, what if I just did like all ranged units?
all range units. Well, then maybe you play a Vine Gate if you've got Frost Mages, you know. But
Yeah, it doesn't. But like, it just the fact that you don't like. If we get
because
another gate at some point that like actually does something useful, I would totally do it.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's not useful in this deck really, unless you're running Volcor or Devora too, or even Blarf. That's the funny thing. You can run Blarf in this deck.
I wonder if there's a Bog Witch build.
I tried that too before I tried Drudgers, or when I was kind of also trying Drudgers. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, because I tried Volcor, I was like, oh, I could get Volcor out and get a witch and swing for 7 dice twice, and it like never happened. So
Oh,
it just seemed,
yeah.
you know, because
Yeah, yeah. I mean that makes
Vine
sense.
Gates, I had like 2 Vine Gates, and like I might have not had Axe at that point. Like maybe I cut fighters because I was trying Drudgers and Witches.
Yeah.
That's what I did kind of at the beginning of this season, and I started winning more than I did last season. I was like, "Why is this?" And I'm starting to think it. And I started to think it was mostly just because Drudgers were that good.
Huh.
Um,
Crazy.
but because Drudgers just meant that I wasn't getting. Because the other thing about Drudgers is they actually stop Brutal Force. So if they hit Grognak, Drudger dies. You don't get Brutal Forced
Mm.
because
Uh-huh.
you're not hit by the attack. The damage is prevented by the Drudger dying.
Yeah.
So in order to get Brutal Force, they need to kill the Drudger or have 2 hits on Grognak,
Yeah.
which is harder to set up if you are protecting your flanks and stuff. So
Huh. I wonder if there's ever a build where you run Glacial Shift and like Vine Gate or something. But like maybe in the future, where this like sort of becomes a Polar Dwarfs thing.
yeah, I mean Glacial Shift. I think as a one of, I would never put 2 into the deck
Yeah.
because it's kind of nice to just shove your 10 gate down the field sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're like, "Well, what do I do about this?" You know.
Yeah. What do you think of? Sorry.
No, nothing.
Like I just remember that Targan combos with Frost Mages. So like I had now like I'm running all these Frost Mages. So I'm running Frost Mages, Frost Shaman, Slingers, and Oathsworns. It's basically just a really annoying range deck that's gonna slowly accumulate boosts until Brub comes out.
Yeah,
Like this seems
you,
like
got,
fun. I want to
you,
play
got,
this.
you can even take Shonk out and put in Nadiana. I feel like I'm just like,
Yeah, feel like I would never play her. But granted,
if you had
sorry.
if you had Vine Gates though.
Oh my god, shut up. I'm not putting in the Vine Gate. I could. I mean, because Unrelenting, I don't feel like I'm gonna, as a turtle deck, like how much value am I really gonna get out of Unrelenting as a turtle deck? Like,
No, but you could play. Like I was gonna say, regenerate, but you don't have boosts laying around. It's weird how some of the cards just don't work very well. I mean, there's always pile on. Like if people just wouldn't.
yeah, I mean, maybe like I'll get some turns where I can like pop some slingers. Like on the turns that I play slingers, I could try to be the Unrelenting turns. I don't know, because that's a good combo.
Yeah, I mean it just because it means. But you already have brutal force, right? Yeah, brutal force
Yeah,
and willpower.
I do see, like, I'm looking at this deck and I'm thinking my magic cost is kind of low. I mean, it probably, compared to like Aaron's Sneaks deck, it can't be that much lower than Aaron's, right? Like, I mean, I still have I have 3 5 cost champs, and then I have 3 units that 3 commons that cost 1. I mean, that's gotta be enough magic for the deck, but it is on the lower end.
Yeah, I mean it'd be good against some of these decks that have lots of things to kill. You know, like between vanguards and fallen king, or fungal dwarves and stuff that are going to be playing a lot of commons.
Yeah, I just need to play around with it and see, like, does the Brub work like as like a I'm gonna be passive and then make him inevitable? Is he too predictable? Can you not, like, I just need to play, like, I really barely played Brub, so I just need to try it and see.
It'd be interesting to see other people try it different ways, because I think it's entirely possible that I'm not the best player of Brub. Maybe he is broken. Someone else just needs to figure out a better way to play him.
Yeah, skill issue. Um,
I
yeah,
don't like. I'm really, like if Water did deck building, I'd like to see him play Brub because he's one like okay with variance in general because he like plays poker and stuff.
yeah,
And the other half of it is that he's also just like a better cautious player, at the same time.
yeah, no,
So
that'd
I
be
feel like
interesting.
and he likes Tundra Orcs as well, but he also just hates deck building in general. So
Skill issue.
I think it's a tough sell, but I think him with Brub would be really like an annoying and scary thing.
That'd be funny.
Um,
Maybe I could try to like get him onto Scuffle at some point and force him to play Brub for the people.
No, but what else?
What was I gonna? It was interesting that like Prophet was talking on the Discord and being like, "Yeah, Brub is this like inevitable, unavoidable force." Like I just like didn't. I just don't quite. I didn't read the messages.
Than a lot of people think, because I you can watch my games where I've lost. I mean, I lost a bunch of games in the tournament, and it's usually just people playing around Brub. Like if you watch like my Massimo game, he
Yeah.
never gave me a good chance to use Brub. I end up just like getting Brub
Yeah.
out for value and like
Well.
shooting a gate or a couple guys.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
maybe
just.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just like. I mean, if this is if this is a summoner wars board, I just like remember like playing a lot of games against you where it's like, okay, like this is your 10 health gate and like this is Brub and like all I have to do is like put my summoner here and put a unit here and then it's just impossible for Brub to shoot me next turn. Like I'm totally safe. Like it doesn't feel that hard to play around Brub, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you can, I don't know, it just doesn't seem that hard.
Yeah. Well, there's also decks like Cave Goblins that are just gonna choke out the gates and stuff and make it hard to summon Brub places. Like you can do so much against Brub just by putting something on the front of his gate. Like
Yeah.
and then Grognak has to be able to get within 3 spaces too. So if you're pressuring Grognak too, you can make it hard to get to a spot where Brub can be in a spot where he can shoot something, and Grognak will be able to boost him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
don't know.
mean,
It's not as automatic as people seem to think it
yeah.
is.
I
And
mean,
like the one time I was playing against Admin 3 run in the tournament, and he just like early on, I think he just forgot that I had 5 magic or something, because he just stuck Sarah out there and like shot at something, to get his card or whatever. And then I just walked up and did like 11 damage, almost killed him, but didn't
yeah.
kill him. And
Yeah.
we had a game after that. And eventually I ended up winning just because I summoned a bear. I stepped over his guy and finished off Sarah.
Oh
But
wow, that's great. Were you losing the late game?
it was pretty equal.
That's
Because it
that's
was
so
at the
funny.
late, but I used like something to kill I stepped over a Citadel Knight, had like Grognak finish off the Citadel Knight because the trample damage was good enough, and I played Iron, or I don't know. I did just enough damage to kill that Citadel Knight so that the bear could finish off Sarah, and that was the game.
Yeah.
But and it was said, I mean, like the thing about Tundra is they kind of create pressure that forces your opponent to make some optimal decisions for a long time in the game, and
Yeah.
part of that's Prob, part of that's the fighters and other stuff. So it's like you just kind of do an aggressive game plan, but there's some decks where it doesn't work very well. Like I still think Shadow Elves are very powerful, and Massimo played them well, and so did some other people. Like Snog is good with them too. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
No, I definitely want to refine the Shadow Elves more. It like I have a sinking feeling in my stomach that Blood Summon is only a one of, which just makes me sad.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think you can always play Tome. You can do 2 Tome and just get back whatever you need.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
Massimo was saying that he thinks Renewed Hope is better, so like it's probably always a 2 of. I would think just because Renewed Hope is so good.
Renewed Hopes of two of. Yeah, I could.
I
I
mean,
feel
he
like
said he got Renewed Hope than Blood Summon. I think he had 2 of both.
yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I was sort of struggling to get as much use of it than I did with Sarah, because Sarah is just like immediate use of attack with Sarah, summon. Well, Cylinder is usually like in the back, and so to actually like get him forward, but maybe you can afford to get him forward more. Yeah, I mean, I could see Renewed Up being really good with a 5 attack summoner, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably go back and watch some of his games. He did really well too. It's kind of funny, just like you have him and Shampoo who like hardly do deck building. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll give this a try, and then they're just like beating everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's kind of the same with you. Didn't have much deck building until right around then. So,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've converted you.
You have. I keep having fun. It's this crazy thing. Can't keep
But
getting away with it.
I don't know if I got another time for another game now. But we could. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I should probably head out.
Yeah.
But
But
next week for sure, I do some more.
okay. Yeah, I don't. I feel good about how much the build is turning out, though. The Breakers build with Mortars. I think Mortars definitely got a place in that deck.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to keep playing with it. I see a lot of fun. Hot broken cheese, big time.
just because the breakers. That's where they're broken. But broken cheese is funny because it makes it sound like it's the strongest deck, and it's
Yeah,
just a joke. It's a joke deck. But that's
yeah,
how Brub started. Brub started as a joke deck too. So
yeah. I feel like it's not. I want to force myself to play. Like it's not. I feel like you and Iridium are better testers of this because you're a bit more just like comfortable being aggressive, while I kind of struggle with that. So like you guys are probably going to get a better sense of how strong this is than I am. But I'll
yeah, it's
definitely keep trying it.
long-term value definitely, unless you lean into the breaker aspects of it.
Which you did that last game.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I mean, I
you
think sometimes you just have to play to what your opponent's doing. Like
yeah. I mean that's
like
fair.
like I did a bunch of damage, and then you're like, well, I'm just going to trade. I'm like, okay, I guess we're just trading for a while until I can break through. Because I noticed that, like you said, about halfway through, I wasn't behind on econ despite discarding those cards. Um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
and I mean it's a really
and
good
that,
sign that the deck is capable of that. It's capable of playing an econ game if it wants to.
yeah, and I think it's the fact that you have deceivers and win mages, and Albus makes those trades better because I can turn your deceivers off and then hit you, and then like
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know. Oh, and guarding spirits. That's I think the slapping guarding spirits is big because there's a number of decks running that between Eternal Council
yeah,
and Vanguards and potentially what's it called can run it too. Shadow Elves can run it because it's one of those dual symbol events, so it
yeah,
can show up lots of places,
yeah.
and it
For
seems like a strong event. So
yeah. I didn't realize that it was that it could be stuff. I thought it was like a like Aura of the Phoenix sort of thing, where like it was like based on the summoner and not the actual comments. Yeah, no, that's really strong to stop guarding spirits. Because often the problem is like you have 3 attacks that turn, but you can only like kill one thing and then do 1 damage to one other thing. But so just stopping one unit from having guarded means that you can kill 2. Yeah.
alrighty, but yeah.
Yeah.
That tournament was a lot of fun to watch too. I mean, even though it was like the final game was kind of like, but it's so like I mean,
Y-
just because like Brutal Force was so good because it looked like I think I think his shampoo just didn't have enough time to set up. I think if he had a little more time to get some stuff out, he wouldn't have gotten Brutal Force. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
that was crazy. That's definitely a lucky game for Aaron. I mean, it's incredibly well played too. But like just having that opening and whatnot, like
Yeah, because he had the rage and the Brutal Force and like, well, and like yeah, and like if Shampoo hadn't played Sanctity, I guess he wouldn't have played as aggressively. I'm just thinking any other summoner just absolutely dies to that situation.
yeah,
Like, the
yeah,
fact that you had Sanctity up, so it's now you're at 3 health, and Boldo sealed off your gate, and it's oh
yeah,
gosh, that was
yeah. No, that was so rough. I mean, like I see it too being like just being like, okay, I'm a little bit behind. I have to assume that they don't have the 4 cards in hand that are gonna absolutely fucking destroy me, and I'm gonna play Sanctity and like get some value. Like just being like, I'm a little bit behind. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk by having my summoner in one of my back 2 rows with Song of Sanctity active. Like I don't think you can in any like feasible world really say that Shampoo misplayed or should have been more like protective there.
yeah.
I think it's like if you're feeling a little bit behind, taking a risk, and like, how is that even a risk? I mean, maybe it
I
is.
think that would have been a risk against like Brub. If it's like, oh, he's got 5 magic, I should probably not just stick because Sanctity's not good against Brub.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
seems, but I was pulling for him, but yeah, well, because I'm the one that talked him into playing deck building in the first place, and
yeah,
I was trying to get him to play Shadow Elves, but he was like, I just want to play a value deck. I want to see how this goes, and he ended up
yeah,
doing pretty well.
yeah. I mean, good for him sticking to his gut there.
Yeah, his only losses prior to that were me and Purse Warden.
Gotcha.
Me in the first round, and maybe later.
Whoops. Ignore
Fungi
that.
gotta go.
No, no, that's just that. It's fine. It's fine. um, yeah,
But
yeah. No, that's fun stuff though, and it seems like they're gonna do another tournament soon.
I hope so. Yeah, another deck building one would be good.
Joe
Maybe, I
keep
mean,
Yeah.
hmm?
Joe keeps saying he'll release it before the base decks one this time. So like maybe
Some more people do it. Maybe.
yeah, which I mean like hey, it was enough of a turnout. Like we had a tournament, like and it was fun. So
Yeah.
take it. but yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Yep. All right. I'll get heading out and let you do whatever you got to do. And but yeah, thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, yes, yeah. I'll definitely see you around. See you next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'll see you. Bye. That's awesome. And yeah, I gotta head out. So I'm gonna call the stream. Thanks so much. Hopefully I will, or not hopefully, I will be back. Because I can announce it here. It's gonna be a Summoner Scuffle on Sunday, I believe, and don't quote me on that. It's gonna be at 3 o'clock Eastern. Crap, is it 4 o'clock? I think it's 4 o'clock Eastern. But there'll be a post about that soon. So yeah, and I'll be back next week doing more streams, hopefully playing some live games. Send me a message if you're interested in coming on for some live games tomorrow. Just like when I stream, either in the evening or the afternoon. Let me know what works for you. I can, and yeah, I will see you guys around. Bye.